Hey guys, this is Austin over at Hoover Automotive here in Summerville, South Carolina, and today I have a brand new 2023 Willys 4xe Wrangler. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Before we get started into this video, guys, I just want to let you know that social media is hugely important for ourselves and our dealership. We are on Facebook. We also have a website and, of course, right here on YouTube. Make sure to like on the video if you're enjoying our content. Make sure to leave us a comment. Let us know what you want to see in the future. We do a lot of raffles and giveaways, especially through Facebook, as well as promotional financing, and we advertise all that on all of our social media. So please subscribe to the channel. Only 0.3% of viewers are subscribed. If we could get that to even 1%, that would make us absolutely ecstatic. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So as always, starting up here with the front end styling on the Willys 4xe, I do want to mention real quick though, the Willys 4xe is a brand new vehicle for 2023. Previously, if you wanted to get a 4xe Wrangler, you had to get a Sahara, a Rubicon, or a high altitude. People complained that the starting price for the 4xe was not quite as attainable as many others because it was really close to $60,000. They brought the Willys in. It saved you about $5,000. So what this does, it still gives you the off-road wheel and tires just like the normal Willys package does. It gives you a more basic interior. You get cloth seats, 7-inch display, a few other things that you don't necessarily need to upgrade to, but saves you a few doll hairs. So right here, you can see with the Willys, we have the Willys badging, but on the 4xe, you have this nice blue trimming around the edging there. Looking at the wheels and tires are the same exact Firestone Destination mud terrains that come on a normal Willys. Moving around the front though, you do get a couple great goodies here. For example, the full LED headlights and turn signals there. If you were to get normal Willys and try and upgrade, it would be about $1,000, so that saves you some money there. Because it's 4xe, once again, blue tow hooks, blue trimming all the way around, LED fog light down below. You can get the steel bumper if you want it. This black grille here is standard on a Willys, however you can upgrade to it on a sport or a different trim level. Moving around the side, you'll notice the plastic fenders. You will get plastic fenders on a Willys. I don't believe you can upgrade to body color. Your charging plug for your electric part of this vehicle is right here. This is a plug-in hybrid, so it uses both gas and electric, so there's no confusion. You can go about 30 miles all electric. Takes about 2 hours to charge on a level 2, which would be like a 30 amp plug, or about 8 to 12 hours, depending on how low it is, on a regular house plug. You'll notice your trail rated badge is all blue, along with your Jeep Wrangler badging is all blue, so that way you know that this is a 4xe. Now this color, this is a new color for 2023. It's called Earl. That's E-A-R-L, Earl. We've got a name for this one. It's called Old Earl. So if you buy this, this is his name. You can't call it anything else. This one does have the one-touch Sky Active roof. You'll notice the canvas right here folded up. This is probably one of my favorite features. It's about a $5,000 add-on, but it allows you the convenience to be able to just push a button, close and open the roof, and it's not too much more louder than the hardtop. With that, you do get the body color. These windows pop out on the one touch, so if you want to, you can undo the doors in this rear window and have it almost completely open with a little bit of the back hanging right here. On the 4xe, you do get a metal fuel door that is lockable, so if that's a concern for you in your area, you can lock it. You'll notice your 4xe specific badging here, along with our Hoover Summerville badge, which, if I might say so, it looks pretty darn good. Looking at your rear tire here, it is, of course, a matching spare. You've got a Firestone Destination mud terrain, and with the Willys, you normally get a 4-wheel drive logo, but you'll notice on the 4xe, they added electric 4-wheel drive. Just a nice homage to go over that. Let's go ahead into the rear seats, talk about some of the conveniences that the Jeep Wrangler has to offer for you and your family. So starting with the back seats, you'll notice our big 17.5 kilowatt hour battery pack. This is for the 4xe electric portion of that. You'll notice that there's a little bit of frost here because it's cold. It's actually an active cooled battery. So no matter what the temperature is, it'll keep the battery sustained, whether that means heating or cooling it. But you can flip these seats back down and you have a regular Jeep Wrangler back seat. So what that means is 3 seats across the middle, latch points on the outboard seats. You do have a center armrest that folds down on this one with 2 cup holders. Looking at the center, you've got 2 air vents, your power windows, a huge amount of USBs. You've got 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-As, and a 150-watt house plug back here for any things that you might want to plug in. You can fold these seats down. They don't fold as flat as a traditional Wrangler because of that bottom piece, but they do fold down so that you can throw stuff on top if you need to / want to. You'll also notice in that back portion we've got a subwoofer, a bag here, along with a bunch of other accessories, including a house charger that comes standard with the 4xe. Let's go head up to the front seats and talk about how comfortable those are. So Jeep isn't traditionally known for luxury or comfort, but with the 2021 model year, they came out with the Wagoneer as well as redesigned the Grand Cherokee, and they have truly done that across the whole lineup. This Wrangler, especially in this 4xe Willys edition, has really comfortable plush cloth seats. They're heavy-duty antimicrobial seats, which means they're not going to rip, tear, stain, mold, or mildew if it gets rained on. This whole interior, in fact, is actually water resistant. You'll notice our center screen here has a really big rubber seal. What that does is basically if you get caught in a rainstorm with the roof open, you're not going to be ruined. All of your gauges here, all of your plug-ins are covered. Notice that has a cover on it. These are pointing down so that the water can drip off. Same thing on your 12 volt. This whole interior is extremely rugged, but not only rugged, comfortable and usable. You've got a digital gauge cluster here that'll tell you all sorts of information from the outside temperature to your compass direction, your speed, your fuel economy, even your individual tire pressure. Over here on the right, you'll notice a slightly different gauge as opposed to a traditional tachometer. You've got a charge / power out. And what that will tell you is basically how much energy you're using and or how much energy you're putting back into the battery during your regenerative braking. In the center here, this is an upgraded display. Standard is a 7-inch. Both come with wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is the upgraded 8.4. It gives you things like off-road pages, satellite radio, a couple other goodies that you may enjoy. In terms of these buttons, we do have the cold weather packs. You'll notice heated seats and heated steering wheel. This blue button is specific to the 4xe. That is your regenerative braking. It is an off or on system. It's not progressive. You push it, it turns on. You let off the gas, it'll pull you to a stop, or you can push it and it'll just free roll. With that said, there's not a whole lot more that I want to go over in here. Up top, you do have the button for your power roof, as well as charge indicator right here on the dash, which is specific to the 4xe. When you have it charged, it has 5 different lights. It'll tell you basically where you're at in your charging progress. Let's go under the hood next and talk about what powers this Jeep. So here we are underneath the hood of the 2022 Jeep Wrangler Willys 4xe. And even though the Willys 4xe hasn't been a thing, the 4xe has been a thing. So it's the same thing we've seen in past years. It's a 2-liter turbocharged as your ICE motor. Gives you around 24 miles per gallon highway. This motor by itself creates about 310 horsepower, about 340 pound-feet of torque, although in combination with the 2 electric motors that exist, up to 470 pound-feet of torque, making this the second fastest Jeep Wrangler that you can buy, and also the most efficient one. One of the best parts about this vehicle is that you do still currently have a $7,500 tax rebate, which is open to the end of December 2022. So make sure that if you're planning on using that EV tax credit, Jeep is one of the few brands that still has it, and you want to make sure that you get it before it expires. So if you're looking at a vehicle like this for the tax deduction reason, make sure you do it before 2023 hits. Looking underneath here, we have an electric motor on the front here that will drive your accessories like your AC, your alternator, a few other things like your power steering, just to make sure that the engine is, everything is maintained. When the electric motor is turned off and you're in gasoline mode, which by the way, there is a selector inside, you can decide whether you're using all gas, all electric, or a hybrid of both. But under here, it's basically a traditional 2-liter turbo with an electric motor on the front that can run your accessories and an electric motor on the back that helps run the wheels. You can go all the way up to full highway speeds using all electric if you decide you want to. However, at times of extreme acceleration, it will kick in both the gas and electric motor. One of my absolute favorite parts about this vehicle, though, is even though it's a hybrid powertrain, because of the relationship we have with Ally, the extended service contract company, we have a lifetime powertrain warranty. It's unlimited mileage, unlimited years, has a $200 deductible, covers most internal lubricated components, your turbochargers, your batteries, as well as you do have the 8-year, 150,000-mile EV warranty on your batteries and motors. So overall, really great engine bay, really great powertrain, gives you a lot of efficiency, a lot of things to look at when you're considering your next Jeep Wrangler. Let's go around the side of the vehicle and talk about pricing and how you can get a hold of one of these. So going over pricing of the 2022 Jeep Wrangler 4-door Willys 4xe. You can see a base price of $54,735 before any options or anything are added to this vehicle. There are a ton of options here under the optional equipment list. You'll notice a whole bunch of stuff. This does have the sun and screen package, which gives you the upgraded screen and, of course, the Sky One Touch power top for $4,105. bringing your total MSRP to $63,215. You'll notice when you look around this vehicle, we added legal maximum window tint, we added wheel locks so the wheels don't get stolen, we added door edge guards so you don't mess up your doors when you're in a tight parking lot, and we also added that lifetime powertrain that we talked about, bringing you to a grand total of $65,810. Of course, that's not including any state taxes or anything like that, but that gives you an idea of exactly what a vehicle like this could cost you. If you guys have any questions, if you maybe want to test drive one of these or see what we have in inventory, feel free to give us a call. Our number is down below. Our sales staff would be more than happy to answer any questions, maybe even send you a walk-around video similar to this one, as well as even deliver the vehicle to your house. If you're more tech savvy and you enjoy the internet, you can check out our website. That's down below as well. It shows all of our in-stock vehicles as well as in transit. You can even do a custom order or an express purchase, do your entire purchasing process online from the comfort of your home. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, make sure that you're subscribing to the channel. Only 0.3% of our viewers are subscribed. If we could get that up to 1%, we would be ecstatic about that. Also, feel free to check us out on Facebook. Make sure to like our page as well as follow so that you can get more content from us. Thanks for watching and have a great day, y'all.